Balaya meri do irdial, dia ka sit unu kalngora, jora balanya. Mori ka jora jalakam tao, launch boy, mori ki legal education for true justice, indigenous perspectives, and deep listening on country boy. Tuan jangan lekos mariki, wangan uik ko, unal, ilungal ba puro almala, wangangur. Ka partnership unni, marang NAAJA, ka Australian National University College of Law. Ilungal ba puro lawyer mala, pingur, Winkiku, Rrambangi, anti-Indigenous lawyers mala, ripunyu nakon unile. Ka student, ka wangawartang mala, ripunyu nakon, guest speaker mala, wangato. Course jadwal, law students ko mala. Tikara ko ang yabang mereka nilaka, bayang nakon ngarto ya kunya nilakam, pilibalan yang nila purong ilong room. Nan ngulaw jangan itu orang nanya aku lakam murai. But lakam mereka, orang mereka buah bican. Study ngai kalau, kalau yang mereka itu dorp ramanyuni study, naringa goyanga, ngayon doon akong first, yul nguloya. Dr. Anthony Hopkins, pingor ayan yungor, katrodial, ngayon itong nilakam uning kos, ngayon itong bulo nilakam murki boy kos boy. Naringa dal ngayon tam rirakay, uning ngay lika darok managum, palandaw, kayo ulungo. Kajaman akong ngalika legal system ngor. Pilih akong ngalada qualified palanya darok managum namir. Mereka tir ngalada diak rirakay ko. Mereka tirnya jan akong rom gon lo ja. Ngaman na Portugal qualified darok managum namir wal mala. Rirakay jadal bingung wangor. Unin akong ngay wangay manapan birli, uburang ngay lika ni dara. Marma ngon akon, rip ngon akon, kana ni Rome balanya. Wangan dyan akon ni Code of Ethics, balanya darok pa ngon namiru mala. Being Australian Institute of Interpreters ka Translators, uguraring akon ni OZIT. Wangan dyan ni ako, impartiality. Interpreters mala, yaka nga ito, gali maramil ko. After na purong interpreters mala, marki bala pre-law course una CDU unilika Ben Grimes tu na kunmering grup panulan. Rirak kaya dal nga matugang na legal education ngur na puro na kun law student mala, teacher mala unili law ngur, judicial officers mala, ka practitioners mala unili law ngur. Na puro na kundo waktu dumalan matumarti di pala uniliwangal, kawangan namir true justice poy. Kawangan na kun wala to ka, meritributor bitun, munili na kun yulong ilungal bapurongor mala, bapural malawangor. Invite na puro dumalan do, waktu bityan, matuang kay manapanamir na puronggal. Pilidon jangon na kun true justice poy. Pilih na kun ngaran don ja, notice anam len boy. Ngaray bulan na kuno ni Mertin Prate, ni balang ni Kos Ngatul, unal yung country on.
To learn about the law, we need to have different Aboriginal perspectives, and my part in this role play is from the Indigenous lawyer's perspective. It's about, we're talking about deep listening, going on country and deep listening to our people. Without deep listening, you won't get the whole story and you won't get it right. As an Indigenous lawyer, I bring my cultural knowledge to my practicing law. My cultural knowledge influences and shapes my perspective on a legal matter. And this could mean justice for an Aboriginal person, Indigenous person, or an entire community. I am Kunarakan Rrambangi, and I endeavour to deeply listen at all times.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christy Bloomfield. I am an Eastern Aranda, Central Aranda, a young woman from Mbantala Springs. It is a privilege to be part of such a significant pilot course for law students, academic staff to get a sense of true justice from an Indigenous perspective. It is important to get our perspective and an understanding of who we are and how we, as Aboriginal people, feel within ourselves about our connection to our land, to our culture, and to our language and law. From my perspective, having been a kid travelling with my family and elders, learning the stories, dancing the dances, and being a part of our land claims for Mbantua, Alice Springs, Central Aranda on my mother's country, and Loves Creek, east of Alice Springs, Eastern Aranda on my father's country, it is something that will stay with me forever, and the knowledge will stay with me forever as well, as it is my birthright.
Again, a lot of you have heard from me during the last couple of days. My name is James Parfit Fijo. I'm a grandfather of a Larrakia man and Nana's a Warramunga woman. I'm a community legal educator with NAAJA, the North Australian Aboriginal Justice Agency, and one of my jobs is to go out and talk about the Western legal system, and like I said earlier, to break it down, put it in its most simplest forms, and trying to reduce the offending that happens in the community simply by them understanding the laws of the Northern Territory. We have little blocks of success. It was at Tiwi about a year and a half ago. There was a whole outbreak of using weapons, carrying weapons in public, assault with weapons. So we hit that community pretty hard over 2 sessions. We got our interpreters. We said, look, what's the best way to hit it? She goes, all right, we're going to go to every single service provider, every single place that you could think of that works and has Aboriginal people in the community. And then we got the link-ups from those communities to come with us. We got the elders to come with us. So we had the senior men to come with us so they could speak to the younger men about the importance of the law and not breaking the law, and actually the importance of not being away from country, being away from family, missing ceremonies, missing cultural business because they're in a jail cell. So we hit that community pretty hard. We ended up speaking to 192 men over 4 days in 9 different sessions. And then we noticed that over the next 6 months, no one got charged with assault carrying a weapon or assault using a weapon. So we know that if we hit the targets right, we have the right people on the ground, we can reduce offending in our communities, but we can't do it without our cultural authorities. Our cultural authorities are our men and our women that lead the way. They might not listen to a police officer, they might not listen to a lawyer, but they will listen to an uncle, they will listen to an auntie, they will listen to a grandparent, and they will listen to our elders, and our elders lead the way. And we can't do this without changing the way we approach our people on the ground and using our cultural authorities and using our black law. We're the conduits in the middle, and we step in and out of Western world, our people's world, Western world, our people's world, and it's not easy, but we do it because we love it, and we do it because we care, and we certainly don't do it for the pay because we could be getting a lot more. Hint, hint, my review's coming up now. All right, but thank you. And also, this voice is needed in legal education. To our law students, teachers in law, judicial officers, practices in law, we invite you to come into a space where we can talk about true justice and where there can be a deep listening on Aboriginal and Indigenous country.
Hi, I'm here as an Aboriginal law student. My name is Braden Edwards. I'm a descendant of the Gamilaroi and Gooniyja mobs of northern New South Wales and southwest Queensland, and Irish settlers as well. From a young age, the colonial project that is Australia and its education system teaches our mob to devalue our indigeneity, our voice and the voices of our ancestors. Our aunties, uncles, brothers and sisters have long been fighting for that voice to be heard and respected within education. This course is about reimagining what our education as law students could look like if that were the case, if that voice was part of the learning journey for us.
My name is Anthony Hopkins. I'm the Director of Clinical and Internship Courses at the Australian National University College of Law. I began my legal career at the Central Australian Aboriginal Legal Aid Service, where I met my Uluru and Warramunga wife and first learned the importance of listening. In fact, I learned the importance of listening from 2 of the aunties in the court, Aunt Pat Miller, Auntie, and Auntie Rosalie Kunoff Monks, and I'm deeply indebted to them for the time they took with me as a bumbling young white lawyer. Today I'm here to represent the ANU College of Law. Australia's National Law School is proud to accept the invitation to partner with the North Australian Aboriginal Justice Agency, with traditional owners, with Winkiku Rrambangi Aboriginal lawyers of the Northern Territory, with our Indigenous students and our Indigenous law teachers to come into a space for deep listening on country. This is a space for us to listen truly and respectfully to the voice of Indigenous peoples. Without listening, we cannot understand. Without listening, we cannot walk in partnership for true justice. The first course will be for our law students. It will be run in September next year as a week-long intensive on Anangu lands at Uluru. I'd like to acknowledge my brother, Gary Cole, in the back here of the courtroom, and with him, Uncle Wayne Curtis. They've come from Uluru to attend today. We hope that this course will be the first of many to be held on country to which we have been invited across the Northern Territory. We hope that it will be a model for all Australia, for law students and all who work with the law. This voice is needed in legal education. To our law students, teachers in law, judicial officers, practitioners in law, we invite you to come into the space, a space where we can talk about true justice and where there can be deep listening on Aboriginal country. We invite you to partner with us. This space is needed to learn about true justice.
And also from the previous one that we did, I've got to call Beth. I've given you your gift, but thank you also for the previous session that you did. Now, before they go, just again, everyone gets a gift for coming up here. You already got one, Ross.
Thanks, James. If I could also just acknowledge the work of John Walmsley in this space, it's been incredible. And also a colleague of mine, Judith Harrison, who's in the courtroom here today. She and John have been collaborators on this. It's been really impressive, and we're very excited to be able to partner with NAAJA and take this forward.
Thank you.